Do you want a better life?
Oh.
Do you want to make more money and feel better about yourself? Mm-hmm. And look at two pretty ladies in the process?
Oh.
Well, then Goddess Things is for you. Elevate your life and vibrate higher.
Wow, babe, that was really good. You're hired. You got it. You got the audition.
Oh, I love just being sandwiched in the middle. You can clap again.
Welcome to another episode of Goddess Hangs.
Episode 24.
Woo! Do the woo. If you haven't noticed already, we have a very special guest with us today.
Who you calling special?
Back by popular demand.
Hi.
The goddess
the goddess bro. Goddess dude. What do you want your name to be?
Marlboro.
Marlboro. Okay, we're not giving him creative direction. I was thinking we need a name for Victor and Craig, like the goddess dudes,
the goddess guys.
The goddess
guys. That's what I was in. What's male goddess? It's not
God.
goddess.
It is God, but that's
we're not calling you guys
no.
God.
Yeah, that's right.
The god. I like the goddess guys.
The goddess guys. We have
goddess
one of the.
Guys. I'm fine with that pronoun. That's my pronoun. That's how I identify.
Guy.
I'm a goddess guy.
Goddess guy.
I'm a goddess guy.
You're growling.
Gigi. I know I get nervous. I growl and I get nervous.
Well, we asked you, the listeners, for questions for Craig, so we're going to put him on the hot seat.
And she lost all the questions.
I didn't. I thought I did, but I didn't. I found them.
I saw.
Okay,
She's digging through the
Instagram-
trash looking for the questions.
I was digging through the trash.
Digger.
Instagram, after the stories, the Instagram story question sticker is up, you'd think that if you went to the archive, you could look at all of the questions asked, but you cannot.
You cannot.
So I had to scroll through a lot of the history.
Come on,
but it was all
Instagram.
there. We found it. What?
I said, come on, Instagram.
Yeah, they need
Get
to
your
fix
shit
that.
together.
They need to fix that.
Help us out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're just gonna dig
We're
right
gonna
in.
dive
We're gonna
in.
skip the what's been new with you section because Craig has to prepare, Sadie has to prepare. They have a surprise on the horizon in terms of traveling to go do something.
Yes.
You guys both
I was
looked
like,
at
what's
me
our
like, what is the surprise?
Yeah, don't scare us like that. I was like, you know something? I don't know what's going on over here.
How we'd announce
This is the hot seat. Wow. Wow. What kind of surprise you talking about?
Okay, so we're just gonna go for it.
Looking that.
For those of you
Need something
who
stronger now.
have been living under a rock and don't know who Craig Conant is.
Oh, right. We should
Craig
introduce him.
Conant is an amazing comedian. He has traveled all around making hundreds, if not thousands, probably thousands of people. Millions of people laugh
That's
in person
true.
and online. Millions of laughs. It's like McDonald's is 85 billion served. Craig Conant is
I've been
85
catching them since 92.
billion
I'm gonna
laughs.
get you, McDonald's.
Why 92?
That's when I started getting a lot of laughs.
Oh, that was the year. That was
No.
the good year when it all opened up for you. Your career started.
That's when I started throwing fart bombs at the ice cream man.
There you go.
And that's when it all started. That's
Yeah.
how it starts.
He still does that. Just kidding. He does it.
And Craig is also beautiful goddess Sadie's boyfriend.
Yes.
And so we just have this fabulous opportunity. Oh,
I gave her vinegar breath. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
it's just a delight to have you back.
Where'd the cap go? That's dangerous. I'll just finish it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm all over the place.
So
This is what you get when you
Bit
have
of
me.
frantic energy. Take a deep
I'm-
breath. There we go. He gets nervous. He loves the goddesses.
I know.
He loves all you guys.
I know.
He gets nervous.
I get nervous. There's a lot going on.
okay. So we're gonna start with this. What is something? This is for both of you, and then I'll answer it too.
Yeah, we're all going to answer all of the questions.
Okay. What is something you admire about your partner?
Oh, I don't want to say it.
My butt.
Hey, booty. I was
Okay,
squeezing that thing all over the house.
Yeah, it's true. He chases me down. It's honestly like
That's the best answer I've ever heard.
I would miss it if he stopped doing it, but like it's honestly so annoying. Like I'm like walking into the bathroom in the morning. He's like, "Babe, wait up," and I'm like, "What?" And he's like, before I go into the bathroom.
That happened one time.
That happens almost every
That
morning.
happened today.
Or I'll be brushing my teeth, trying to get ready for bed, and he's behind me. It's just like, bro,
I'm romantic.
It's always there.
I'm
That's not romantic.
I'm a romancer.
It's always there, but I like it. I do. But what's okay? That's your physical quality you like. But what's something like
You're the sweetest damn girl ever, and we laugh. We just laugh. We have a good
funny.
time. And she always wants cheeseburgers. God bless her. God bless her.
I do love a
She
cheeseburger.
speaks of my language.
Thank you.
What do you admire about Craig?
Oh no, I'm scared.
Okay, well, I love how like whatever I decide I'm gonna do, you're 110% about it. You're like, yes, you're gonna be the best at that. You're gonna be the biggest. Like when I was like, I want to start this podcast, you were like, that is brilliant. There's nothing like you guys out there. You're gonna kill it. And you're like so into whatever I do. Like you're the best hype man ever.
Yeah.
And even though
Thank
it
you.
gets annoying, I like how much you love me. Like how you're just always like on me and chasing me around. I secretly love it, even though it's a lot sometimes.
Yeah. She don't
And I like your
squeeze my
little,
booty
I like
back.
your little tiny booty.
Well, then why don't you squeeze it like I squeeze yours?
I do sometimes. There's just not much to grab onto.
Oh, low blow.
I think Craig is asking for a little more of that. In his
Okay,
life.
More booty play,
More
please.
booty. Oh my god. Well, we're really opening up here at Goddess Sayings
With the goddess guy.
with the Goddess Guy.
Something Victor admires about me. No, I'm kidding. Imagine that's how I answer.
Well, I told them to love this. No.
Let's call Victor right now. Put him on the hot seat. What do you love about Juliet?
He'd be so irritated. He's at work right now. I feel like I
I'm
can't
busy.
talk. I admire that my partner lets me be 120% myself, and he's never once asked me to reel it in. Like he's never like, that's a little too weird, or that's a little
but
too
you're
strange.
really weird.
You could take a lesson from Victor there. You hear that? Hear that? She's always like, okay, calm down. And I just want to,
It's
run in
because-
place in bed when we're going to sleep.
It's because you're at like 120%, 150% of the time.
I crash.
Rarely.
And then I'm right back up. I'm just like, wow.
That's an important. What's your favorite physical attribute about Victor?
Literally everything. I'm obsessed with him. It's very
Hachi
hard when he
machi.
just leaves the house. I'm like, no!
Wow.
Yeah,
What?
I think he's
All right.
very hot. And I could talk for an hour about that, but
I love it.
we'll just wrap it up there.
We love it.
Okay. Do you, and I'll answer this one too. Do you something woo-woo for Craig's family and friends? Do you...
do you do spells
Do you?
or
Oh, I
things
just
or
skipped
like
2 words. Do you do any woo-woo things for Craig's family and friends? I personally don't. Do you do anything for Craig's family and friends?
not really, but I know his mom wants to do a tarot reading. We just haven't done it. And I've made spell candles for his sisters before to burn.
Yes.
But not that much. But I like to make stuff. So sometimes I'll
She's
make that
supposed
for
to
a
give him
gift.
a little jar of rose petals, and she never did. I didn't forget.
Okay.
Is there anything that Sadie could do for your family that would be too weird?
No.
Is there anything that she could show up with? Here, I brought you this.
No, you don't know my family.
No, I don't. That's what I'm asking.
I can't imagine anything. Her craziest thing she ever could imagine, if she did it, it'd be like, oh yeah, big whoop,
Big whoop.
big whoop. We got, yeah. What I'm saying is, I don't think your brain's capable of going that
His
weird,
family is
dark,
really
or
weird,
crazy.
but in a good way. Your family's weird in a good way, though.
Yeah, they're just weirdos, and in the best way. So I'm basically saying, yeah, you can't. No, I don't
You
think
don't know
you could
all of the
surprise
kind
them.
of magic I do. some of it's secretive.
Well,
I know. That was sort of what I was thinking of, but we're not gonna
I would never do that for a family. He's like, what is she
what, dance naked in the moonlight?
No, but that's a good one. I would not dance naked in the moonlight with your family unless they wanted to. You know what?
Yeah, they wouldn't think I was weird. They're like, wow, good for her.
Good for her.
Look at that moon under the moon.
Oh, good one.
Get it?
Oh, my butt.
Bam.
I did accidentally flash his family. I mooned them on Mother's Day.
Wind.
The wind knocked out my dress. I didn't even feel it. And then we all went into the restaurant and his family's like, oh, Sadie, we saw your butt. I was like,
They're all giggling. We saw your booty.
I heard that was funny though.
Yeah, that's funny.
It was one of my longer dresses. Like, I'm tall, so most dresses are way too short. So I wore the longer one. I thought, no
Mother's
problem. I don't
Day,
need shorts under it or anything. I was wrong. So everyone got a little moon on Mother's Day.
Okay. How do you tell a man, this is for both of you, that you practice witchcraft without scaring him away? How did Sadie tell you?
I just started doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, oh, cool, potions. Let me get some of that. Let me get a little rose oil. Yeah, I don't care. I'm weird.
Yeah, you're pretty woo-woo when I met you. That's another question, so it'll...
She started doing spells, and then I was like, oh, do one on me.
He's like that meme of, like, the witch with, like, Chucky, the doll, like, out like this in a pentagram, and it's, like, me with my hot witch girlfriend doing anything she tells me to. That's him. We have to find the meme, and we'll put it here.
Spells.
Right in front of Craig.
They better be peaceful spells.
I only do good spells, and I have to say... they work really well for you.
Yeah. What spells were they? As I say, yeah.
You're like, yeah, all of the money spells I do for you. You've been making so much money compared to last year. Compared to before you met me, you've been making a lot more money.
I was pretty poor for a very long time there, and now I'm barely not poor. I'm just kidding.
More than barely not poor.
No, I started making money on the road, and it's fantastic, and I can't wait. And I'm with a lot of the money I'm making, I'm investing right back into the machine of, stand up and marketing, ads, flyers. It's like there's such a business side to it. I'm like, I just want to tell fart jokes. This is bullshit.
Well, pretty soon you'll be able to hire someone.
I can't
You're
wait.
already hiring people to help.
Yeah, I'm blessed to make money, but right now the money's investing right back into the money.
Did you mention there's you've been going on tour?
Loosey Goosey tour. I'm wearing the hoodie. I just pinched my own nipple on accident trying to grab my fucking hoodie. And I went, honk. And then, I have 30 cities. I did San Fran and Tulsa already and Palm Springs. And up next is Appleton, Wisconsin. Baltimore, Philadelphia area, Royersford. I don't know how to pronounce that. Royersford. And New York and Washington, D.C. And then a lot more after that. Come get some of these jokes.
You guys have to go see Craig live. Victor and I went, and it was like the best night of the COVID-y lockdown world that we've had. We went out and we laughed so much.
Yeah, go out.
You were the star of the show. And also, when you go and you meet Craig, it's sort of like meeting the goddesses.
It is.
You get in all the good energy. So
I don't go to all of them, but it's super fun to go. Yeah. And when this episode comes out, we'll be done with Appleton already. Sorry if you're there. But I'll be there when this comes out, we're going to be in Philly, New York, so if you listen to this right away, come watch it.
D.C.
But it's super fun when people are like, oh my God, Sadie, hi, like you're here too. Like the last one when we went to Palm Springs in the bathroom, someone was like, oh my God, Sadie's here. And I was like, me?
That was a fun one.
You're excited to see that I exist? It was cool.
It's exciting.
It makes me feel good.
This is a power couple.
Yes.
Such a power couple.
Please do this with me.
Yeah. Me too.
Me too.
Someone's asking, did you get the part on Dave?
No.
Tell me about that. What was that?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, I thought this would be funny, though, a good leeway into discussing how
Oh,
How
no.
funny. It doesn't get him the parts, but he's really funny when he's trying to do auditions because he
I start growling a
starts
lot.
doing like different accents.
I can't.
Or he starts growling and he'll like start in like his normal voice but end the sentence in a southern accent or something.
And I was like, oh, it would be like 80-90% there, and then I'll be like, good day, mate, and I'm like, you idiot, you ruined the take. I
we
always
need
fuck
to-
them up. I wish I could just get a part that's me.
But you get auditions for that are you. Like the part on Dave was not that far off from
That one was
you.
me. Yeah, well, that one's me.
Like
I
the
get
old
some that
version
are
of
me,
you.
but it's really only like 10-20%.
Yeah.
If they just said be weird, I'll be like, I got you. I got you covered. What accent do you want? I can't control it.
It's just so funny because I am not in that world of auditions. I'm not an actress, but he's like, babe, you say it and then I'll repeat after you. And so I'm trying to figure out like how it's supposed to sound. And then I'm like, okay, do it like this. And he does it, but it comes out the opposite way.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, we're going to tap and we're going to release the stress around the audition. And I'm like, auditions are fun. He's like, auditions are fun. And we're like, they're so easy. They're so easy. And we're trying to tap through it. And then he's like, okay. I'm like, do you feel any better? And he's like, no.
Not at all. They're just so stressful.
I know.
I was listening in. Did you hear that? Me butcher that word.
Listen,
Mitch Hedberg and he's the best. I love him.
Mm-hmm.
But he was saying, he's like, you get good at comedy, and then they're just like, hey, can you write a script? Can you act? Can you? And then he's like, that's fucked up. That's like becoming a really good chef. And they're like, hey, can you farm? He's like, I'm good at the one. Why can't you use that thing? I'm good at the thing. And it's so true. They're like, all right, you're good at stand-up. Can you do like 19 other things? You're like, I mean, yeah, I'm going to try my best, but I might growl and slip into an English lady accent. I'm a comic.
Yeah.
Anyhow, book me.
If you need someone to just ramble in weird accents, we have your man.
Improv on commercials. I got you.
Yeah.
Slam
I love those
dunk.
improvised T-Mobile commercials. Let's
Yeah.
start improvised T-Mobile commercials.
Let's
Here,
do our
do one
own.
right now. T-Mobile, go.
Where you hardly get service anywhere, go somewhere else. Have you heard of Verizon?
That was great.
No
Maybe
wonder
that
I
was
don't
more
get
of a
anything.
Verizon commercial.
Yeah, see?
Okay, ready? One more. Applebee's, go.
Where you get diarrhea and lose weight. Applebee's. Stay close to home.
That was really good, babe. We're going to sell that.
Yeah.
We're going to get flagged for ads in the video. They're going to be like, you
know-
can't do ads like that.
You know what's crazy? If the buyers that, you know, an Applebee's like gave full creative control and a comic just shit on them like that, it
People
would
would
get
go.
them more business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they were hip and cool with it, they wouldn't even realize that would attract, because people are nuts, and it's like, don't go there, and they're like, oh, I'm
Because
going
they would
now.
want to go there and then quote the commercial
Yeah.
there. Like that would be the whole.
Is it
Evening.
stay close to home because there's an Applebee's near everyone, or because you're gonna want to go home and use the bathroom after?
I was the bathroom reference. Everything goes to shit with me.
Stay close.
It's safe to assume bathroom references
Okay, I
most
just
of the
wanted to-
time.
Very safe.
But that's a great question.
Very safe.
Oh, good.
Have you heard of Verizon?
Remember when I was possessed by the Spirit and Lord, and he made me tickle? You remember that when?
Was that yesterday?
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Wait,
I was
what?
really,
2 days ago?
I was really high,
Yes.
and then I was getting silly, and she's like, "Leave me alone," and she's like,
I didn't feel good, and he's like shaking me, and I'm like, I
wasn't.
don't
I was
feel good.
loving her,
Okay, well, sometimes his loving
was
is
just-
the same thing as shaking me,
And then
when
the
you
Lord
don't feel
possessed me.
good-
and she
You-
had a good laugh.
I know, because he was like upside down, really close to my face, and he's like whispering, like as though he was praying, but it's gibberish. And he's
No, it made sense to me.
the Lord commenced me to be here. Santa Maria. Da, 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 da. He always
Espíritu
did that.
Santo,
Espíritu
Virgin de Guadalupe,
Santo. Oh, yeah.
Maria.
So we don't get bored around here.
Yeah,
Oh, he said the Lord told me to do this, and then he went.
yeah. The Lord told me to do this. And he did.
I
He
did feel a
did in
little
that
better
moment.
after that, honestly. Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Thank you, Jesus. Or whatever's up there. I don't really know
Thank
him,
you,
but he's up
Pastor-
there somewhere.
Pastor
He's
Craig.
one of them.
Pastor Craig.
Thank you, Pastor Craig. Thank you,
Pastor.
everyone. Pastor.
Did you say is it St. Louis or St. Louis?
Oh, someone was asking
one's a
if you were
nickname.
coming
St.
to St.
Louis.
Louis or St.
St. Louis, same thing.
Are you going there?
I
Not one of
can't
yours?
wait. No, not yet.
Oh.
Tell your club to book me. I'll be there.
If you go and look at Craig's tours, it's so many cities and your city isn't on there, you need to contact, email or call or whatever your local comedy clubs and be like, you know who you should really get? This guy is on a big tour. His name's Craig Conant. He's really funny. Send him the Loosey Goosey clip that's got like millions and millions. How many millions? Like,
Oh, wow.
6 millions of
6,
views.
yeah, something
Send
like
him
that.
that and then they'll book him. That's how you get him there. You got to take action and to manifest
I
your
can't
dreams.
do it. They'll be like, I don't trust this guy.
Look at him. Who trusts this guy?
It is a beautiful thing, but also a frustrating thing when a fan says, like, when are you coming here? And I know, of course, they're coming from a place of love, and but it's not me. I want to go there. It's just not
You get
always.
asked. You don't ask.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
they invite you in, and I'm like, hey, I'll come in. I'll come in, and
just
then
DM
they're like,
your local comedy club every single day until they finally do it.
Anyways, what I'm getting at is I would love to come to every city in this damn country, and it's finally starting, and I'll continue to get more. And I'm sorry if you're not on the list of cities I got, but it ain't me. It ain't me. I'll come anywhere. I just had an itch right there. It was bad timing on that. Okay.
Yes.
So yes, I would
But
love
yeah.
to tour to St. Louis, but as of now, I do not have anything. But you could change that with your thumbs.
With your thumbs.
With your
You
thumbs.
got this. You got this. Take action.
Somebody asked, what is one witchy thing that Craig would not do? Like if you're like, that's
What's
where
something that like freaks you out?
I ain't into the dark magic and the voodoo and the
Me
Santeria.
either.
Yeah, if it's positive, I'm down. I like that stuff. Yeah, but I'm not. I don't want to. Like do no fear factor shit. And they're like, eat this frog's asshole and you'll be free of sin or something. I'm
Eat
like, I
this
don't want
worm.
You gotta eat a worm.
What if I told you that if you ate a worm, then like your career would like quadruple where it's at?
I'd
right
eat
now?
10 worms. You're gonna have to do
Well,
better
we
than
have
that.
a treat for. No, I'm kidding.
Have we got something for you? A little wriggly
I'd
worm.
eat 2 worms.
No, that's not.
Have
how
you
that
ever eaten
works.
a worm? Like as a
Feels like
kid?
something you would
Probably
do.
not. I ate ants. They're spicy and they give you indigestion.
Just
Like
from one
red
ant?
And we ate a bunch.
Oh.
Me and my
Why?
cousin Lisa. I don't know. We saw the
Me
Jungle
and Lisa
Book.
did so many things.
Disney's
Yeah,
The Jungle
stories.
Book, and Mowgli and Baloo were eating ants, and then we were like, let's go eat some ants, and we lifted up a rock and we ate a bunch of ants,
Oh.
and it was spicy.
Were they red ants?
Black.
It's like they're spicy. Were they?
Have you eaten ants or worms? Comment below. Are
I
they
have
spicy?
not.
Comment below.
I've never eaten a bug on purpose. Flies have definitely flown in my mouth while bike riding, and you go, you swallow them, but that's about it.
Isn't it like you eat how many spiders in
They
your
say
sleep?
like 8 spiders a year if you sleep
Come
with your
on.
mouth
No, I don't
open.
want to talk about that.
But I don't know.
I
How
don't-
did they like
How
get
do
this
you know?
data?
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
it
like-
happens. You know it does.
Yeah, but how do they how do
Want to
they
hear
decide on
something
that
horrible
number?
that was on my Patreon my buddy Mike Mazzotti, who I
Yeah.
did Tulsa with, he said in high school his buddy, like, they were smoking weed and there was a dead fly on the windowsill, and he put it in the bowl and was like, here, smoke this. And then someone smoked, was like, oh, yeah, and they smoked it, a dead horse fly.
Ew!
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Were there any medicinal effects?
Did anything happen?
They were just like, oh, what a dick. That's so funny. He didn't do it. He was just there. High school shit.
Yeah.
You do asshole shit like in high school.
Yeah, teenagers are really
the worst.
They're effed up,
Ruthless.
man. They're like
Yeah.
teenagers are weird. I remember I was weird back then too, but
Smoke this fly. Ew!
I know.
oh my gosh.
Applebee.
We got one of my buddies to eat kibble. We put dog food and milk and pretend like we were eating it, and he was real high, and he was like, he ate like 4 or 5 bites before he was like.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Mr. Cat.
Hi, Mister.
Welcome back. Okay, here's another one, which I already know your answer. Describe yourself in one word.
Me?
Yeah.
How do you know my answer?
I just have a feeling.
I got one to describe.
Goofy.
Goofy. That's a good one.
I was gonna say wackadoo, wacky.
Make sure Mr. Kai doesn't
Wow.
step on the
Goofy.
buttons.
Hi, mister.
I was gonna. My word for Craig is stinky.
No.
I just joking. You're goofy, but also stinky.
What's your one word?
For you?
Yeah.
Stinky.
That's it. That's really it.
No, I would pick goofy too.
Unbelievable.
Goofy really is the word I would say. What's your word?
I thought you were going to say weird, because you always say,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
weird.
Oh yeah,
I'm
weird. Goofy's weird.
But I would
Goofy
have said,
hyphenated
I would have
weird.
said funny.
Funny.
Fun.
Funny, goofy, weird.
And then,
Goofy's weird because weird may not be funny. Sometimes weird goes too far, and you're like, "Well, that's
Yeah,
too weird.
sometimes
That's
weird
too
is
weird.
uncomfortable.
That's too weird. Go out in the sun, sir. Go out in the sun. You're too weird. Get out of the house, you hermit. Just kidding. If you're a hermit, God bless you. But go out of
we
the
have
house.
a lot of hermits listening to
Sun and
goddess
soil
things,
is very
probably.
nice.
commercial for Colgate toothpaste. Go.
Hi, how are ya? I heard you got shit in your teeth. Well, I got the solution for you. We have Colgate, no fluoride because it kills you and degenerates your brain. It was invented by the Nazis. Did you know that? Wow. A byproduct of aluminum. Don't use fluoride. It numbs you. Colgate.
What really got me, I was like, and then the end, Colgate.
Get your tube of Colgate
You
here.
weren't going for the third eye thing right away, or the fluoride thing, and I was like, babe, come on, because that was my
forgot.
first step. But you got there. You got
Okay.
there.
Calcifies your third eye, and then you don't produce melatonin and sleep right, and you don't dream, and that's how you connect to the spirit world. You put a little cayenne pepper on it, you wake it up. Don't get it in your eyes, though. Oh,
So
I'm not a doctor.
I need to know more about this because I didn't know this. So, what? Isn't it in all the drinking water?
Yeah, fluoride calcifies your pineal gland, which is your third eye. It,
Fluoride
hardens
is
the
bad
shell
for
around
you.
it.
If you look up the uncensored, real dark, true history of fluoride and how many studies have been on it, not funded by the people putting the fluoride in all the products, you know.
So, what's the benefit of it?
They say
well, they say it's like
it doesn't
anti-cavity for your
anti-cavities.
But I would rather.
But I believe a lot of the shit I said is actually true. I think it is a byproduct of aluminum. It's a hazardous waste. A lot of doctors like, this is a cancerous chemical. Why are we using this? It's supposed to help with some things. And, you know, it's one of those things where like, well, you know, 1% of it is fine and you're okay.
Yeah.
But
Does the benefit
like-
outweigh the cost?
it's like, hey, how about we just put something that's not hazardous and not poisonous in any amount? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, well, if it's under this particles per million, you're fine. But if it's above that, you get cancer or whatever, the negative side effects, many negatives.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could Google it.
But
Don't
that's
quote me
why
on every
there's-
word, but bottom line, I believe it was invented in World War II by Nazis to get people to go along with what they were doing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
said that's
it's
like
used
if
in,
your third eye is
numbing the
closed,
brain.
then you don't see.
You're not awake to the
truth.
atrocities that are being committed
Okay, I have
by
to
most
check.
governments around the world. Anyhow, Colgate.
That's why that's why those like you like to look up the third eye YouTube videos too, and a lot of them say decalcify pineal gland. That's what
Oh.
decalcify. It's like it builds calcium deposits or something around your gland, so it's blocked. It can't see. So that's what that's referring to. Is
Okay, I need to check my toothpaste when I get home.
yeah.
I guess if I
Toothpaste,
could sum it
water,
up, it's kind of just like
mouthwash.
very, very mild Zoloft water. You know what I mean? It just kind of numbs you to the pain of the world and kind of subdues you, is what they say it's capable of.
Interesting. I also should
Lots of
probably
crazy shit.
change
Yeah.
deodorant. I need a deodorant that does not have aluminum in it that works really well.
I just bought a new one. I'm trying it.
I
It's
know,
called
right?
Crystal.
I like the one that I have. I rarely remember to put it on, but I like the crystal one the best.
Well, I bought one that's actually the rock and not the roll-on. I'm gonna try it. They said it's weird and takes time to get adjusting, and you don't think it's working, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Oh my god!" It's like this
you also just
mineral
have to
rock.
get used to sweating again because a lot of
Yeah,
the antiperspirant
natural's not gonna
deodorants-
be antiperspirant,
Yeah.
but it's not gonna have aluminum, and it's not gonna give you cancer and Alzheimer's and shit.
Yeah, aluminum's so bad.
I have to really go through my...
Isn't it kind of funny that there's poison in everything?
I know.
Ooh, I saw this thing and it was showing how like the... Okay, like the same things sold in different countries are made very differently. So like...
Yeah, ketchup in Canada has about, I don't quote me on this, but like 80 less grams of sugar.
Right.
And no dye in it or some
Right,
shit.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it
But
was
not in
like all of
America.
them.
Get your sugar on. Sugar.
Yeah, there's hundreds of things that are banned in almost every other country that we allow in our foods. It's
GMO is banned in Russia and China, and we still use that shit. And everyone, it's like, you know what I mean? We make fun of them for being horrible to the people, but they don't even do that.
Right.
And we're just claiming that it's better and you can produce more, but it's like, oh, who paid that scientist to say that? It's like, you remember tobacco?
Also, we
remember
don't need to
tobacco?
produce more
Remember all
than-
those doctors saying it's fine?
Yeah.
And then, oh, they got paid by my name, Marlboro.
Barbara.
I'm the Marlboro goddess.
But all of our issues with like people starving and stuff have nothing to do with not growing enough because we've always grown enough. It's all supply chain issues of it traveling to the people that need it or getting to the people that need it. So
I don't know
GMOs
if you
aren't-
know this, but I spent 11 years in the grocery chain,
Oh.
in a grocery store. And why am I talking like all the time?
This is what he does.
But even in the small amount of waste from a grocery store, which ends up being tons a year, and the grocery chains throw away so much food. Some of them have food distribution. They donate it to the homeless and etc. And that's amazing. And a lot of it is not the case. It goes in the dumpster. It goes in the trash. Now, if you go on the farming scale, they literally throw away like tons a week, tons a day. It's insane. Anything that has a blemish on it and it's just not going to sell because it's not perfect, they just chuck it. They just chuck
Yeah.
it. They grew an apple and they throw it away. Those could be donated and etc. And basically, there's solutions to 99% of our problems. They're just being withheld by corporations, brutal dictatorships, and patents. Let's not forget the
Oh
patents.
boy.
Remember the water car? There was one. The guy died. All of a sudden, crazy. That's what a coincidence.
I don't know anything about that.
You gotta go on YouTube, man.
Yeah.
Start
Just-
smoking
I'm
the
all
pipe and go on
starry-eyed.
YouTube. That sounds crazy too, but there was actually, it all sounds insane, but if you go down a mild Google search, there was a car that ran off water.
Ooh.
The guy was offered bajillions of dollars to buy it. He's like, hell no, I'm gonna make a water car. He had a meeting at a diner. He ran out of the meeting. They poisoned me, and then he died. Then they said, yeah, and then all of his shit was jacked, and no one ever saw the water car again. But they said he had a heart attack or a stroke, and it's like, sounds weird. Sounds a wee bit fishy to me. And they actually talked about it on Rogan recently, which was, I was like, damn, that's shining a light on it. You know what I mean? And
now
someone made a
Goddess Hang,
TikTok
which is
about
really
it.
shining a light on it.
Yeah, we're coming in hot. He got me.
Yeah,
me
it's
going.
pretty scary
Got
when
me
you
going.
start learning about some of the things that haven't been invented and then the way those people mysteriously always
Natural healers, oh,
disappear.
forget about it. Look at the list of those fools. They have to go to Mexico to practice natural healing and to cure cancer. And if they do it in the States, they get raided by the FBI for helping humanity. And then it's something. Wake up, motherfuckers.
Okay, well,
Hey, I love you, Goddess Hanks. Good vibes. You got a crystal? You got a crystal?
somebody needs some selenite.
Apple.
We have it everywhere.
We got him going. These are his
Apples.
favorite
He started it.
topics to
He
chat
started it. Don't go me down this rabbit hole.
about. Ooh.
Darkness is upon us.
So how do you use comedy and humor to raise
I don't talk about that because it takes me there. I just like to get silly, and I like I truly love bringing joy, laughter, which is joy. I love that shit. I just want
Santa.
I just want to make people laugh. That's it. It's all I care about.
It's healing.
It's
How
very.
has it helped you on your journey, because you've healed and come back from a lot? So how has comedy personally helped you, not only by, like, obviously what you do, you've heard from so many people, like how your comedy has helped them, but how has it helped you?
I'm being silly because I don't want to cry. It pretty much saved my life, straight up. I don't know what I would have done without it. And that's the truth. When I found it, I was like, oh, that's why I was, acting out. Or I've said this before, but I was always a comedian. Even before I was a comedian, I would chase the laugh through jackass behavior. I was a big fan of Jackass too, so I mimicked them. I jump off roofs. That was the best show
in movie theaters.
ever.
Like, I was there day out.
Oh, it's the best. So I would.
Young Craig and I would have gotten along so well, but we would have gotten in trouble together
For
because we
sure.
were both partiers.
I just partied hard and I chased the laugh in an unhealthy manner.
Yeah.
In an adrenaline, like in a dangerous manner. Like I'll jump off a roof and jeopardize my leg for a laugh. Like not always, but enough times where you're like, I gotta stop doing this. To then even like the high of drugs compared to the high of an audience, you're like, oh, as soon as I found a natural high, I'm okay without that other shit that ruins your fucking life. Except for weed, just a little bit. Maybe mushrooms, microdose, you know what I'm talking about?
I know what I'm talking about. Do a commercial for mushrooms.
Mushrooms. Eat them frequently and oftenly and have a better life. Mushrooms. It's what for dinner.
That's good, babe.
Don't let the Ninos have it.
Wink.
Give it to them.
Don't.
Point two. They ain't gonna know nothing.
Well, the first time you tried to give me 0.2, it was not 0.2.
Oh, I got a heavy hand.
You got a heavy
I was
hand.
like, I gave her.
And with weed, too.
I feel real rotten about that. You're taking drugs from me. I mean, I've said this before. Look at me. You think
his eyes
I'm
are
not
bigger
going
than-
to a little bit?
His eyes are bigger than my stomach.
Yeah. I've always been that way. Take 2. How about 10?
Colgate.
Mushrooms. Wow. Yes. Anyways, definitely eat a little mushrooms. 100%. You'll appreciate life, your mama, you love her more. Everything.
Yeah, microdosing is very helpful.
It helps with depression so much. Oh my God. It just lights stuff up on in there. Lights stuff up. And then all of a sudden, Mortal Kombat is way better. You know what I mean? No? I'm the only one? All right. Wrong crowd.
Yeah.
I meant the movie. I don't play video
He doesn't
games.
play the new movie
Is
that
it a
came out
video
that I
game? I don't
refused to
even
watch
know.
with him because I heard someone say it wasn't that good, and then he went to it and he was like, it was okay. You
It was the
liar.
best.
It was not.
It was
That's
the
not what
best
you told
piece of
me.
crap I've ever seen in my life. And that's the truth. It
Was
wasn't
it
the
better
best.
than the one we watched, the old movie, the John Carpenter movie that
Assault on Precinct 13?
No, that inspired Mortal Kombat. That one Mortal Kombat character.
Oh, Big Trouble in Little China?
Yeah.
No, Big Trouble in Little China is way better.
Big Trouble in
That's
Little
a
China is
classic.
an excellent movie. That was really fun to watch.
Know your history.
I forgot. It's the first time I had seen it.
John Carpenter.
There's another pressing question for you.
Ooh.
Describe Juliet in one word. I'm not sure why that's a question.
I love that someone was like, ask anything to Craig. Describe Juliet in one word.
Sweet.
Ah,
That's a good
nice.
one.
That's sweetie.
I'll take it. Thank you. And then there's the best memory with Craig.
Juliet, what's your best memory?
My
of
best memory with Craig. I think trying to watch Aliens with the two
He
of
was
you.
farting.
And he was just farting up a storm.
Oh my god, it smelled so bad.
They were so bad. We were outside and it was windy.
We were
And they were
outside
still
And
just
wait, let's
lingering.
rephrase. By trying to watch aliens, we mean we were laying in the sand, looking at the sky, searching for aliens, UFOs,
We
not
told
the
him about it
movie in a
afterwards.
home.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Some people might think were watching James
No,
Cameron.
we were outdoors with like a 10 mile
I
an
think
hour
we were watching James Cameron.
This film,
Wind.
Alien, Sigourney Weaver.
wind speed. And I had just finally dipped into my like meditative state. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh, what was that?
So bad.
Sorry.
That was not the ocean.
It was just incredible to me that we were at the ocean. There's always an ocean breeze, you know, we're laying down, we're outside, and the smell just lingered. Like, how is
It
that?
was so bad.
That is a heavy, potent fart.
I was like, wow, there must be a sewer pipe around here. Wow, they're doing construction.
It smelled like a
I
sewer
smell
pipe.
the Ninja Turtles down there.
And before I could even say anything, I hear
I was just giggling.
I couldn't hold it when it smells that bad, and you know they're gonna know, and I just got the giggles. I was so funny.
And
that
I was
day.
like, stop it. Because
Stop
I was
it.
trying,
And-
I was like so serious. I was like, come on, babe, stop it.
stop it, we're
And
meditating.
he would just be shaking, you know, when you're trying not to laugh, he'd just be shaking. I'd be like, and I was in the middle, so I could feel him just like, like he's doing right now. Silently laughing and just
It's
shaking.
so funny. I farted on you guys.
you did.
They were
gross.
so stinky. You guys, I mean this with all my heart. They were like rotten eggs, like sulfur,
They were just
cabbage,
disgusting.
kimchi, you know.
But in
Real
that
bad.
moment, I felt like, you know what? Craig is my friend too, because he feels comfortable enough to completely set off a bomb 3 feet away from me. I'm honored.
I had to let it go.
Yeah.
I had to.
But you know what? It didn't ruin the night at all.
No.
It gave us some good laughs, and I think it might have
warmed us up.
attracted.
It
was
warmed
cold.
us up. It was
Warmed
very
us
cold.
up.
The aliens, we ended up seeing the money wave.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if anything, I feel like it helped. Maybe they were able to, like, with their infrared, see like a big cloud.
A big cloud, and they were like, there they are, those people calling out to us.
Mm-hmm.
You sent us.
Boy, these humans stink.
Wow, I've never seen a brown aura before. This one's special.
This one's.
Let's go finger him a little bit for data.
Oh gosh.
They bring you up to the ship.
They-
They
Send
immediately
you
send
right back down.
Get him out. Get him out.
Get him out. Oh my god, get
It's
him out.
stinky. She's like, get that out of my face.
Oh my gosh.
Get that corn out of my face.
Get that.
What's your best memory with Craig?
Okay. I think like it's not like one specific, but in the old apartment in the studio, just like when we would be either going to bed and when we would be like waking up in the morning, like the cat chasing us and attacking us, like when we
Oh,
first got
yeah.
Mr. Cat. And we would like at night, like the lights, it would be pitch dark, but he would like Mr. Cat would be like running over the bed and like pouncing on us because we had just like
We
brought him in
just
from
got
the
him.
wild.
We thought he was a wild cat. We didn't even know who the owner was at that point.
And
He
we
just
would just
knocked
be
on
like
my door.
screaming and laughing,
And he would just, because he'd be above us and be like, oh my God, he's
And we'd
above
be,
our
like,
heads.
clutching
He'd
to
tack
each
our
other.
feet. He'd pounce on our legs. And he was just, and it was dark, so you just heard it.
yeah.
You just heard
And then sometimes you see the glint of his eye like shining. You'd be like,
Dude.
oh, he's right there.
He was tweaking out. Someone gave him speed.
Catnip. Yeah. I was like, don't give him catnip before bed. Are you kidding?
I don't know how to do it. It's my first cat. I just give him stuff. It's some weed, young man.
Yeah.
And then he went,
Make the choices.
yeah, that was
And
so
then
fun.
I just liked I don't know, I just remember, I guess because we like fell in love in that apartment, so I just have such sweet like just waking up slowly and enjoying like
I enjoy when it was time to go to bed and how we would wrestle each other and we'd end up on like a headlock.
oh yeah, oh okay,
'Cause
but
that-
then we had to stop because like 3 nights in a row he like kneed me in the face.
No, I didn't.
We would like full on wrestle every night before bed.
Who like cuddle? Who's big spoon first, right? No, who who lays on
gets to lay on
chest?
whose chest?
Yeah, and then we always wrestle, and I'm like, I want to
But
lay on
he got
tits.
too aggressive.
No, you won't give up when I win, and then you try to bend
Okay,
down.
I'm
She said I
stubborn.
need her in the who bend down all the way to the shin bone area.
And then one time you got me in the nose like up, and it didn't break or anything, but it like really hurt. And I was like, no, we're done. We're not doing that anymore. But that was fun.
I was just trying to lay on you.
Too aggressive, but no, I like what I love about Craig is that we don't need to be like our most fun we've ever had is not any of the times that you would think of us like going and doing something. It's always like us just being home and like finding something really stupid to like do and be like,
And
this
laugh.
is the best time ever.
Yeah, something as simple as let's make a frozen pizza and watch John Carpenter movies. Or when I showed you Terminator 2.
Oh yeah, that was good. We just have fun.
So good.
We both enjoy just like simple stuff. We don't.
Or when the Lord possesses me and I go... Lots of those. That's the only one I can remember right now, but there's a million of them.
Actually, though, when we went to Vegas,
The pool, the whirly... They had a whirly pool.
the lazy river.
Lazy river.
And a waterfall.
Yeah. Oh, it was so fun.
And that was when we had... Well, we've been seeing
We're
each other
just
for a while, but we
dating.
were just starting to get like more serious.
Yeah.
And so it was like, I was like, oh my God, like he invited me to come to Vegas. You know, I was like, it's like exciting because it was like kind of our first like thing where we were like more, I was like, oh, I guess like we're boyfriend and girlfriend because I'm going to see him. And then, yeah, we were in the wave pool goofing around or the lazy river and then like wrestling in the waterfall, and all of these like people would like stop us and be like, you look like you're having so much fun. And we'd be like, yeah, we are.
Someone asked what drugs we were on, right?
Oh yeah, we're like, oh no, we're completely sober. No
Yeah.
drinks, no weed, no anything. We were
It's a
just
good
like, no,
time.
we're just really weird. And I just remember like walking through the halls there, we were just dying laughing, like couldn't breathe the whole trip. It was so fun.
Yeah, just silly goof time. I was going to make a silly joke, and I don't know if I'm going to do it anymore.
Why?
Because it's not good.
Do it anyways.
Okay. I was going to say our dating life is like Mortal Kombat. Because you got to play the video game to understand. But like it was just like a video game, and it was fun. And then the pandemic happened, and then you're like, your soul is mine. It worked. I didn't think it was, because in the video game when you win it's like your soul is mine. And I was like, then we got locked up together literally, and now we live together, and it's the funniest thing ever. It's hard to explain. It's actually not. I feel like that happened to a lot of people.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we were just dating, and now
I
I
feel like
have a
if you-
soulmate. We were just having fun, and then all of a sudden,
I feel like 1 year locked in with your significant
how
other
about
in the
3
pandemic
weeks? How about
is-
1 month equals like 8 months of dating?
Well, I was gonna say like 1 year
time?
is at least 5 years of dating.
Yeah, that shit is amplified, isn't it though? It feels like it.
We're exhausted.
we're already on the back end of our marriage. I'm just kidding. It's just funny, but that's how it felt. It's like, oh wow, like
Yeah.
we just got 19 months of dating done in 3 months.
Because I wouldn't have normally, because like when we decided to move in together, it was right around 1 year of us dating, and I wouldn't have normally considered that, but it just felt like we had been dating forever because we were like 24/7 together for months and months, and I was like, oh yeah, like we kind of just started living together, and then my apartment was a waste, and it was like, oh,
I forgot
we're
who it
doing
was,
this.
but it was so funny. It was a comic on a show, but they're like, I know a friend of mine that was taking soup to his ex-girlfriend, and then all of a sudden they're married now. And it was just like, for the pandemic, 'cause they were sick, you know? And it was like, well,
not gonna get better than this.
I don't even know who it was, but it made me laugh so hard. I was like, yeah, that sounds, yeah. Here's some soup.
yeah,
See you
I mean-
later. Oh, just kidding. Marry me.
Oh my god.
So funny.
Seriously though, shout out to everyone who survived this pandemic with a significant other.
Yeah,
always
sink or swim too. I feel like a lot of marriages crumbled.
Yeah.
A lot of them got stronger. A lot of them started. All of the things.
Yeah. It just really brought to the surface what you needed to know about each other, and
It's stinky.
it's stinky. Yeah. Well, I already knew that one, but yes.
Is there anything that surprised you about each other when you moved in with each other? Or was it like not surprising at that point?
Yeah, I'm still haven't heard her fart. That surprised me.
That you still haven't heard me fart, really?
That's never happened?
I haven't heard you yet.
I don't have loud farts, and I don't do it when I'll like go in the other room because I don't know if it's gonna smell or not. And I don't know. I just don't want him to smell my fart.
I
But
still haven't really heard when I put my ear to the door when she's going to the bathroom too. I'm like, is it going to today the day?
I'm not like
I audio record
wait till
it.
he's gone or something. I just go in the other room when I fart. But I don't have loud farts. Like you have loud farts.
Sometimes they're so violent too.
I have never like farted in my sleep or anything.
I wake up from them. Oh.
No, from your farts, but I mean my farts.
Okay, God, when did you make me fart razor blades? This doesn't even make sense.
Okay.
Ow.
Your farts hurt?
Sometimes
Oh.
they feel like little sharp
I can
things.
tell how they sound. I'm like, oh, that one hurt. Oh. I can tell.
You can just tell I go, ah.
It's like one of my favorite Cards Against Humanity cards is like one of them just says when you fart or when your butt itches and you fart hard enough to scratch it. It's so funny.
It really is the best feeling ever. You're like, huh. Or you fart so powerful that the wind dries up your swamp ass. You know, it's like dry. Hey, dry ass. Hey, wet ass. Not anymore. Dry ass.
Okay.
Wow. What was there? Sand in that fart?
let me-
Super absorbent moisturizer. Colgate, brought to you by mushrooms.
Applebee's.
Applebee's, brought to you by dry ass.
Oh my God. I was gonna say, I don't know if any because we kind of just kind of accidentally started living together because I was just always there, but I still had my place, so nothing really surprised me. But when we moved into this place, I was surprised because Craig was the most orderly, clean, everything organized person ever. And then we moved into a bigger place, and then he just lost all of it, and he was a huge
I had a system.
mess.
I had a structure.
And it was so frustrating because I was like,
It was eating me alive. You weren't the only one frustrated. So I had a studio apartment with no kitchen. So everything had a home. It had a place, and it had to, because if I got one extra item, I had to get rid of something. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm not exaggerating. If I get a microwave, the toaster oven goes. There's no space. There's just no space. So when I got here, I didn't know what to do with everything, and I was like, and I couldn't get it down, and I got it down decent, but I still need
better now, but
I need to organize the garage. But once I have it, but until then, I get overwhelmed, I get anxiety, and I give up, and then everything
it was
piles.
just
I'm
like constant. Like I would close the cupboard door, or I would put I don't know, the honey back into the cupboard and close the door and walk out of the kitchen. And the next time I came out, that cupboard door was back open, and there was 3 things on the counter this time, and I was like, okay,
once
I can put that away.
Box is
and it was just
open.
It was just there's
open.
always just.
Now it's
even
her.
if things
now
had a
she's
home.
unorganized. She leaves
No,
wrappers,
not the most.
wrappers everywhere.
Okay, I do not do that. You
Little
do that.
tea bags. Some of the
Someone was hiding cookies under the couch the other day.
They're so good. She eats them all.
What kind of
It's
cookie?
going to her hips.
It's going to my hips. Excuse me. That's what you want.
I do. It's a joke. Then you
Have
get
more
you.
cookies.
Eat
Like,
here, eat the whole
lots
box. Here.
The chocolate covered JoJo's.
Peanut butter dipped.
Peanut butter dipped.
Basically,
Peanut
Trader
butter.
Joe's made imagine an Oreo dunked in peanut butter chocolate.
Chocolate
Just,
coating.
Oh,
peanut butter chocolate.
shit.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
those
God,
have
they're
been hiding
so
under the
good.
couch.
Oh, peanut butter.
You had them
dunked
the
chocolate
decorative pillow, and you were
JoJo's.
under the decorative pillow, so you could just grab one. I was like,
There's only 2 left. I wanted them. Hide them.
Did you eat them all?
No.
I think I had 0 out of that box.
But you snooze, you lose. Oh, tough break.
Opening the other box.
Tough break.
There's something I learned about Victor when we moved in together.
Yes, I was gonna ask
that I
you.
didn't expect. So he doesn't think about okay, this is the best example. If he kills a bug, instead of walking over to a trash can, a sink, he just goes like this and leaves it on the floor. Or if he's eating something crummy, instead of using a napkin or doing this over the plate, he'll do this on the side. And
What's
I'm
wrong with that?
Hello, because I'm the one who cleans the floor.
That's good. Well, you're sweet, just like I said. That's very nice.
Oh, you know what I caught him doing the other day?
Oh, sure.
Uh-oh.
We were sitting on the couch eating popcorn together, and I
was
turned,
high. I was
and he's
really
going.
high.
I turned, and you know when you get a kernel that you don't want to eat, you know?
Oh no.
He was going like this. And just spitting it onto himself.
No. I pulled my sweatshirt out and I went like this.
That's what I just said. You're spitting it onto yourself.
Because I didn't want to put it on the floor.
And you know what happens to it after that? You stand up and you go like this. And it
well, you forget about it later, and it's okay.
Like, do you normally spit stuff onto our floors? This is not outside.
All the time. All the time.
He does the same. I think that's just a guy thing.
At least he's considerate to add an extra useless step in the middle.
I just turned and he's like trying to spit it out. I was like, what do you think you're doing?
What do you do? I'm not going to deal with that. I spit it out. We'll vacuum at a later date. It'll get got up.
There's literally like a box of Kleenex next to me. I could have handed you a Kleenex for you to spit
Bah, that's extra waste. Extra.
What would you do? Would you spit it on the ground inside your home, or would you put it in a Kleenex? Comment below.
I would spit it out.
Team Craig or Team Sadie?
I would spit it out on myself or the floor.
Yep, I know. It's like, you animal.
Boys are just messy.
Yeah.
But I also think that, okay, this is my observation. I feel like if you are with a guy who's messier, he tends to be more easygoing overall.
Yeah.
And so that's the upside to that. So get a messy guy.
Get a messy guy. Easy going. Well, I'm kind of the same. I'm either really organized or a big mess. We're kind of the same. We both like to be organized, but
she needs to be more organized.
Thank you.
She's got her stuff everywhere.
I do not.
She puts eucalyptus everywhere.
You like that?
I do. I have a box for you. A eucalyptus box in the garage.
For me, really?
Oh, for her.
Oh.
She keeps the old one so I can pick the dried stuff
you can
off.
have some.
You can have some. I have a lot of dried eucalyptus.
She has a lot,
now.
but I was saving it for
I
her.
use it in spells.
I meant I was pointing at the garage, not you. I feel bad. Like the garage.
That's okay. Sorry.
Whoopsie.
All right, I'll just go.
You can have one bush.
I hang it in the shower, and then every time we go grocery shopping, I buy a fresh batch for the shower, and then I just keep the other ones and let them dry, and then I use them in spells and stuff.
Well, we are out of questions for you, Goddess Guy. I feel like we've covered a lot of things.
We got conspiracy theories, aliens, improv commercials,
some relationship secrets and tips, some comedic gold. We got to hear about the Loosey Goosey tour.
Yep. Go buy your tickets. We'll put the link in the bio.
Yeah, link on the stuffs. CraigConant.com.
And go follow Craig.
Yes.
At Craig P. Conant.
Yes, somebody took Craig Conant.
Who was it? Was it someone with a lot of followers?
0 posts, 0 followers. I reported them. I asked them. I said I'd offer them money. I was like, is there any hacker friends I could hack this? Like, they don't use it. It's so frustrating. I asked nicely, offered them money. I tried reporting them like, hey, this is an inactive account with my name. Instagram's like,
yeah,
we love 0 posts, 0 followers holding your name. I was like, okay, so I'm Craig P. Conant.
Craig Phillip.
Oh, I didn't know that was your middle name.
Yes.
Very regal.
All of his friends, not all of his friends, all of his family calls him Philip because his dad is also named Craig Conant. So he's Craig Conant Jr.
Oh, Victor Salazar Jr.
Oh, we got 2 juniors in the house.
Leave it to us.
Goddess guys are juniors.
Yes.
Goddess juniors. Junior goddesses in training.
Soon you'll be a full-blown goddess.
I can't wait.
Speaking of becoming a full-blown goddess, we have an offer for you.
Craig, quick commercial.
Hey, how?
Wait, no.
We haven't told you what it is yet. The Goddess Handbook that we created to share with everyone about how to like embody goddess energy.
Do you want a better life? Do you want to make more money and feel better about yourself and look at 2 pretty ladies in the process? Well, then Goddess Things is for you. Elevate your life and vibrate higher.
Wow, babe, that was really good. You're hired. You got it. You got the audition.
Yes, you've been selected.
Get their book at the Loosey Goosey Tour at CraigConant.com.
I stand at his merch tables after shows with like printed off the goddess handbooks to sell. I'm like, anybody?
Oh my God, do it.
Oh, that's my money. I'm just kidding.
Don't do it.
Go ahead. I'm kidding. That's
We
a
don't
joke.
have physical copies. It's a digital download. It's this amazing digital book that we created. It has witchcraft. It has intuitive artistry. It's got self-love stuff, self-affirmations that work. What else?
There's embodiment, there's quantum leaping. Sadie has like step-by-step how to do spells that have changed her life and her clients' lives. I get into like creative ease and flow for artists. We talk about self-love. It's like everything that we use in our daily lives written down so specifically, and it's like written as like a very fun like 22 page love letter just for you guys. And at the very end there's a very cute collage that you could print out and put on your wall
If you wanted to. Wanted to feel like we are there with you. We are. And if you purchase the Goddess Handbook, it's the perfect intro to my new course, Basic Witch 101, which is an intro to witchcraft.
Ooh.
So when you purchase the Goddess Handbook, you will also receive a 20% off code for Basic Witch 101, which is very exciting.
Witchy
So
woman.
I take you through everyday magic, how to incorporate witchcraft into your everyday life. I have a whole I think there's 4 or 5 money spells, so you can kind of pick and choose like how spell work speaks to you and how you want to go through it. There's a spell jar, candle spell, a blank check spell. I know Juliet likes blank check magic.
Heck yes, I do.
What's the other one? Heck yes.
You bet I do.
There's so much information, and what's really fun about Basic Witch 101 is that I'm going to keep adding to it. So there's going to be a whole love spells module coming soon. We're going to learn about sigils soon, how to create and how to use them. It's going to keep growing and growing. So every time I add to it, the price is going to go up a teensy bit. But whenever you purchase it, it's a one-time purchase and you get all of the stuff that's coming. So I advise you to hurry up, purchase the Goddess Handbook, buy Basic Witch at 20% off, and you're set for life. You're set for freaking life.
And the Goddess Handbook is like an accessible, like lower price offer. We want everybody to have their own handbook, and it's just like a fun way to go
Just sitting
deeper.
here awkwardly, he doesn't know what to do. He's making
I'm gonna go
faces.
now. I'm gonna go. Yeah.
No, we're almost done. We're
We're
almost done.
done. We're saying goodbye.
Okay,
Anyways.
make sure you follow at Goddess Hangs, follow at Craig P. Conant, follow at I am Sadie Olson.
At Juliet.Piper. Get your tickets to the Loosey Goosey tour. Let's sell it out. And when you get there, say that Goddess Hangs sent you.
Yes. And subscribe right now. Do it. Click the subscribe button. Click that little bell thing to make sure you get notified when we post. Leave a review on Apple Podcasts. It helps us so much.
You have homework.
Thank you. Get to work. We love you.
And thank you, Craig. Thank you for being
Craig.
here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm clapping. All right.
Adios.
Bye.